I can't believe you've done this. I'm tired of this ThatScrubDavid fellow, man. I'm tired of Birthday Train, but I am not tired of Guilty Gear Strive. We are here, losers top 6, the Axel Mirror, ThatScrubDavid versus Kunbuns. Finally into the game.
I tried.
You did your best, brother.
They started the game. I tried.
NT. Alrighty, a little air dash action
Axel. So
yeah. So we're going to be seeing the zoner matchup here, right? But obviously both of these characters aren't going to be looking for the full screen. Sometimes you got to pull up, you know, Remy Celeste example, the rush down Remy, just pulling up to try and take that tempo away from your opponent. No!
Ooh, is this going to be... Oh,
but this one jumps over. Okay,
yeah.
The last time we saw, you know, an anti-air Sickle Storm. But this one's all good. All right, no burst on the side of David. Has a little bit of a health lead here. Kunbuns waiting for that 50% meter.
Just playing with like laser beams, you know, poking from all these different angles. Yeah, they have the exact same angles, but you know, the thing about Axel is that his angles do change like a lot depending on where he's on the ground or the air, right?
Yep, playing with the lasers. Y'all ever been to Funtime America? We're playing laser tag, but if you had double jumps and air dash. Oh no, the cross up!
0 on block.
Exactly. Don't even need to actually hit it for those mind games to hit, and ThatScrubDavid taking the first round.
So, it's a mirror match, right? But unlike, you know, more standard ones like Soul, whatever.
Yeah.
Zoner v Zoner is a kind of an awkward one that you really need to learn above everything else, right?
Exactly. You need to know how your character is trying to navigate the zoning patterns of you know, your own character.
Exactly. So, while people are like, oh, you know, this is surely the better Axel would win, sometimes it's a matchup thing. Like,
exactly. What are you better at? Are you better at keeping out rushdown characters from your zoner, or are you better at adapting to the zoner versus the zoner matchup, switching up that tempo, sometimes, you know, maybe even rushing in and becoming the rushdown yourself to be able to throw off your opponent's momentum. Oh no, forcing out the burst from Kunbuns.
What hook is... Okay, so...
No, you're so far off of the FD. ThatScrubDavid just jumping into the sky.
Okay, that was David. That was David.
Oh, okay, David, yeah.
Okay.
Getting mixed up here. Okay, we're good.
Okay. I don't know. They're both Axel.
It's hard to say. I know David is on the player 2 side right now.
David's on the player 2 side.
So the names are right.
Okay, names are right. Okay.
Yeah. Kunbuns, I think, is playing the default Axel. ThatScrubDavid got a little bit of that brown and yellow.
Yeah, that's his usual.
There we go.
Yes, okay.
A little bit of that red hair action going on here.
Once again, it's hard to identify this by anything other than like the screen space and like the meter advantage, right?
Exactly.
So notably, David does have a burst and 50 meter to play with, so he can definitely do some of his shenanigans. Overhead, choose not to RC that for some actual like damage.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to break the wall and keep that corner situation. Knows it's already a little bit scaled up to 6H, but just waiting for something that's going to be able to kill, or maybe he's waiting for time stop. We know ThatScrubDavid.
Still,
is a
now
big time stop
50 meter
fan.
to full meter. What's it gonna be, David? You have every opportunity you need to make some happen.
Oh, are we seeing, you know, maximization on the mental damage? ThatScrubDavid has had a few opportunities to be able to kill, but just not using the RC to be able to seal it out. Just making sure Kunbuns knows, I know the matchup. I know the mirror like that. All right, game 1 over to David.
All right. David, you know, taking one.
They're both smiling. They're like, oh man, I hate playing this mirror. He said,
that's what you want to see. That's what you always want to see, right?
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
like, FD flicker.
No one likes playing the mirror.
Exactly.
But, you know, at least you're having a good time suffering together.
Exactly. Over here in loser's side, top 6. Only one Axel is going to be making it onto loser's semis. Trying to bait out the burst here, but the cross-up puts you into the corner. Rough situation for Kunbuns.
David taking some damage off of that. Ooh, and boxing you in, playing where, like, he's got a lot more to move back, right? And once again, the meter advantage, really, he's been ahead of the meter like pretty much all games.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say something about ThatScrubDavid. He doesn't want to ruin that tension pulse by, you know, going for the RC as soon as you have 50. We're seeing him wait for 100 just to have a lot more of those opportunities later on. JS, oh, don't even need the extra 50. The snail to close it out. Another round on the board. Woo! Counter hit, far slash coming out here.
Kunbuns taking the lead this time. Choose to take the Oki instead. So what's it gonna be?
Just constantly jumping in here. You know, it's a weird angle, a weird jump in for Axel to be able to cover
and
on his own.
jump in.
Exactly. He's like, how do I deal with my own tools? The 2K catching you on the way down, not quite catching the landing recovery, but David was not ready for it either way.
And it does kill Axel Bomber.
Axel Bomba. All right, rounds are tied up here. Kunbuns, are you going to be able to take another and tie it up in the loser's quarters? Or is David going to go up 2-0?
Fancy combo, fancy. Getting the side switch, putting David right in the corner. All right.
Yep, Rainwater once again gets some more plus frames. Snail available. Oh, just running up under that 6K.
Drift down, doesn't bite though.
Jump to get yourself out of the corner. Rainwater baits the throw.
Boom, boom, boom. And finally the jump in. Oh, takes the water. Oh, my breath. Okay.
Yep,
okay,
waits a little bit on the burst, you know, not gonna fall for the first burst bait, but you're still stuck in the corner, right? David has time stop available off the windmill, but nice punish. Oh, you got caught out! No!
Oh, no, unfortunately. That combo, that combo. Okay, okay. David takes
Does it say 3 on the screen? Okay, it did combo. Okay, cool. I thought David was going for the maximum BM there, you know, just to make sure that mental advantage, but you know, it was labbed out. Don't worry about it. He's got it, and he just needs one more game to move on to losers semis.
Making quick work of this zoner mirror match.
Kunbuns, can you bring it back though?
Still, he's playing, but like really, like I said before, David's just been ahead. Like the resources, the way he's been using them, just better.
Yeah, he's playing super patient, right? Because he feels so comfortable on the defense. Just wait up, you know, using the RC a little bit early on that offense. But yeah, you know, just feels so comfortable in the mirror matchup. Doesn't feel like you have to use the meter to open up Kunbuns. And now, not a lot of health on the board here. Can you believe throw OTGs with time stop and you get the convert? I saw your face as you were like, come on, bro.
This game's so dumb, dude.
A little bit of that tumble state action, one vision. They said Axel players don't have sauce. Counter Exhibit A.
Still, this is match point for David, but Kunbuns actually, I forgot which Axel I was looking at.
Yeah.
And now Kunbuns is striking back saying, no, I'm not going to go down like that.
Yep, the default Axel skin saying, you know, I was the original. I'm the one that you see over here in the story mode trying to get something out. The 2K on landing, but JH.
Kunbuns staying alive. Is he going to take a round here? Because it's a pretty tall tower to climb now, you know?
Yeah, you're about to have your burst though, but David, you know, does have it for a decent amount of time now. Yep, feeling pretty comfortable. That FD flicker is going to take a little bit of meter from you as well. ThatScrubDavid just waiting. Oh my god, dashing past the cherry with the 2H. No pun it.
And this time, Kunbuns takes advantage of it. Wasioki gets out of it.
Yep, thought you were going to jump over, but just staying same side. Time stop available. Oh, the backdash actually just involing straight through the time stop, but it's not going to save you, Kunbuns. You need quite a few good hits to be able to get a game on the board.
That's isn't even going to matter now.
Oh.
And David does wind up taking it. Just got chipped down that last round, unfortunate.
Yep. The JS straight from the sky, catching you out, trying to cover the ground. David moving on to losers semis. He's like, yeah, you know, the mirror, that is just how it goes. Wrapping